What happens when Bitcoin's most powerful corporate champion turns against a proposal designed to improve the very network he staked billions on? Today, Sunday the 19th of July, 2026, that question is front and center in the crypto world. Michael Saylor, executive chairman of Strategy and Bitcoin's most prominent institutional advocate, has come out firmly against BIP-110, a proposal that supporters claim would clean up the Bitcoin blockchain. And he didn't hold back with a casual tweet or a brief statement. Saylor published a list of 110 separate, detailed reasons why he believes BIP-110 is, in his own words, a bad idea. That is not a casual disagreement, that is a full-scale, documented declaration of opposition. BIP-110 is a Bitcoin improvement proposal, a formal submission to the Bitcoin developer community outlining a potential change to the protocol. Its backers argue that the Bitcoin blockchain has accumulated data over the years, including certain outputs and transactions, that could be pruned or reorganized to improve long-term efficiency and reduce storage burdens on node operators around the world. Supporters describe this as sensible, routine housekeeping for a network that now underpins trillions of dollars of value. Saylor describes it as anything but. The proposal had been circulating in technical circles for some time, but his very public intervention this week has thrust it into mainstream debate, turning what was a developer discussion into one of the most contentious controversies in the Bitcoin community right now. Saylor's 110 reasons are broad in scope, but his core argument appears consistent throughout. Any modification to the Bitcoin blockchain, even one framed as a cleanup, introduces risk, sets a dangerous precedent, and ultimately undermines the immutability that makes Bitcoin valuable as a long-term store of wealth. For Saylor, Bitcoin's fixed rules and its resistance to change are not weaknesses, they are its most critical and defining features. This is the same man who has previously described Bitcoin as a trillion-dollar opportunity for technology giants, and who has publicly pledged that Strategy will purchase Bitcoin every single quarter, forever. His 110-point document is already being widely circulated and scrutinized across developer forums and social media platforms, according to Crypto Briefing. The Bitcoin community is sharply divided. Protocol purists and many long-standing developers largely agree with Saylor. They are wary of any proposal that touches or alters the blockchain's historical record, even at the margins. Others argue that BIP-110 addresses a genuine, practical technical need, and that Saylor, as a corporate buyer rather than a protocol developer, is overstepping into what should remain a technical conversation. What is undeniable is the institutional weight Saylor carries. Strategy holds one of the largest corporate Bitcoin treasuries in the world, and when he speaks, both markets and developers take notice. His opposition alone may be enough to prevent BIP-110 from gathering the broad consensus it needs to move forward. BIP-110 now faces a steep climb. Bitcoin improvement proposals require broad community consensus to be implemented. No single individual or company can force a change through the protocol. But a credible, publicly documented 110-point rebuttal from one of Bitcoin's most influential and well-capitalized figures is a serious obstacle. Expect this debate to dominate Bitcoin discourse in the weeks ahead, across developer forums, podcasts, and conference panels globally. The proposal's backers will need to directly and persuasively address Saylor's specific arguments if they want any realistic chance of moving forward. Here is the bottom line. Saylor's opposition to BIP-110 reflects something fundamental about how Bitcoin's largest institutional holders want this network to behave: immutable, unchanging, and resistant to modification of any kind. This debate matters well beyond the developer community. It is a signal about Bitcoin's identity and its long-term direction as an asset class. If you want to stay ahead of the biggest and most consequential developments in Bitcoin and crypto, subscribe now and you will never miss a major update.